Carlo Yahweh Shinyo Jah. Shalom to the left. This video is just a quick video. I wanted to speak to my brother about some stuff. It just so happened I went to the mailbox. This video got pulled up right here. I was watching this yesterday though while I was just chilling, sipping a little yang. And I was like, this one particular part stood out to me the most. And he basically talk about the book of Isaiah, right? Which what he says don't even correspond with what's going on. But his lady said something to me recently when I was at a mailbox. She was like, no news is good news, and that's bullshit. And in this book of Isaiah, right here in this chapter, news is always good, even if it's bad news, because it'll allow you to prepare and get yourself ready. Because if you don't know shit, you just get blindsided. So anyway, I'm gonna let this video play, and I'll read this precept real quick.
Our mission will go on. America will not be intimidated. And I have the utmost confidence in our brave service members who continue to execute this mission with courage and honor to save lives and get Americans, our partners, our Afghan allies out of Afghanistan. Every day when I talk to our commanders, I ask them what they need. What more do they need, if anything, to get the job done? Because they will tell you I granted every request. I reiterated them today on 3 occasions that they should take the maximum steps necessary to protect our forces on the ground in Kabul. And I also want to thank the Secretary of Defense, the military leadership of the Pentagon, and all the commanders in the field. There has been complete unanimity of every commander on the objectives of this mission and the best way to achieve those objectives. Those who have served through the ages have drawn inspiration from the book of Isaiah, when the Lord says, "Whom shall I send? Who shall go for us?" The American military has been answering for a long time. "Here I am, Lord, send me."
I'm just pause that right there. That's not what the book of Isaiah is talking about. That's why it's good to know this. And Esau be reading these scriptures too. They got scholars and all that be reading these scriptures, but let me read them down through this chapter, and then I'll just end this up. It's in the book of Isaiah chapter 6, and I'm going to start at, verse 1. It says, "In the year the king Uzziah died, I saw the Lord sit upon the throne, high and lifted up, and his train filled the temple. Above it stood seraphims. Each one had 6 wings. With twain he covered his face, and with twain covered his feet, and with twain he did fly." And the word twain just goes into 2. It says, "And one cried unto another, and said, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is filled with his glory. And the posts of the door moved at the voice of him that cried, and the house was filled with smoke. Then I said, Woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips, for my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts. Then flew one of the seraphims unto me, having a coal in his hand, which he had taken with the tongs from off the altar, and he laid it upon my mouth and said, Lo, this hath touched thy lips, and thy iniquity is taken away, and thy sin is purged." Now this is what he talking about right here. And it says, "Also I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send? Who will go for us?" They weren't talking about no damn U.S. military. They was talking about the prophets. Talking about who you gonna send to go warn the people and speak this word. And it basically goes into it some more. It says, "Then said, Here am I, send me." And he said, "Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, and perceive not." And that's basically what I want to get into, because a lot of people, they don't like to hear no news. They don't want to hear no information. They don't want to hear nothing new. They cool and complacent with the shit that be going on, as long as they can keep doing the same bullshit. They don't want no news. And that lady literally said to me, no news is good news, and that's bullshit. And all this information that's going on right now, all this stuff that you see in the media, all the articles, all the stuff in the newspapers, stuff that's trending online. And once again, it says, "Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not." Make sure everybody all this stuff, they ain't meant to get it, they not going to get it. It says in verse 10, it says, "Make the heart of those people fat, and make their ears heavy, shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed." Now, I can read the last couple of verses, and then you can read on some more. We'll put one more precept, and I'll end this up. And this is the reason for that too. Why people can see and not really grasp what's really going on. And then you got those that can see and see through all the bullshit. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 13. Let me see. I'm starting at verse 10 and I'll just end this up. It says that the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away, even that he hath. Therefore speak I unto them in parables, because they see and see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. So, hey, what's going on right now? It's plain as day, like the scriptures say, plain into the holy, stumbling blocks into the wicked. And Esau set this whole shit up just so they can play with people. But if you don't see it, I just outline the reason for that. So I just want to bring this out. I don't want to watch this out. This is fun. And I'll post up another video later going in on some other topics. Shalom to the